So I'm here at
Did you
the.
get like these?
Oh, I got every fish-related thing that I
Okay.
could find. So I'm here at the Bustamante show, and I'm speaking to. What is your name, young lady?
Suzanne Fox.
Suzanne Fox. And what is your phone number? May I print it?
310-779-1448.
Okay. And what would you say is your specialty?
English, 18th and 19th century English antiques, more small decorative items as opposed to furniture.
And what are some of the specific kind of makers?
Staffordshire transferware.
Staffordshire transferware.
I also do Staffordshire figures.
And what is Staffordshire most famous for? What figurine is it most famous for?
Probably the spaniels.
The spaniels.
Yes.
That's. Oh my God. What are the odds? We found some Staffordshire spaniels.
Yes.
But we are not interested in the spaniels today. We are interested in the fish.
This is English Majolica, dates from about 1850 to 1880.
So this is English Majolica. Now
Yes.
when the word Majolica is used, what does that mean? What makes Majolica different from other ceramics?
Majolica is tin glazed soft paste pottery.
Tin glazed soft paste pottery.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
and I was wondering, the stuff that you have here looks just brand new. Is that does it resist time really well, or?
Actually, no, it doesn't. It's a very soft pottery and prone to damage.
It's prone to damage.
So you have to do a lot of hunting and be very discerning to find pieces in good condition. To have, survived 150 years in good condition is rather remarkable. And the valuable pieces are always going to be undamaged. So you don't want to really buy anything.
So
that's
do you have to travel all over the world?
Well, I go to England. Since I love English antiques, I do most of my buying.
Do you
in the
go
UK.
there 4 or 5 times a year or so?
Before the economy went south, I was. Yeah, I'm not going quite as often, but I'm still undaunted and still, am after English antiques, and you have to go to fertile grounds to find them, and for the most part, you have to go to England.
Now, I understand that you go to Round Top on occasion.
Yes.
How well does stuff like this sell at Round Top?
Pretty well, yeah.
So, maybe you can tell me about some specific piece. How much do you want for this one, for example?
I think that this is 1800.
So it's 18, and what is this precisely?
This is a Stilton cheese keeper.
A Stilton cheese keeper. And what kind of cheese would they have kept in one of these
Very
things?
stinky cheese that they would have left out on the table.
Like a Limburger cheese or something
Like a Stilton, like a blue cheese.
Oh, I see.
A big wheel of blue cheese would have
I
been
see.
kept inside that.
I see.
And they would have left it out.
Because they didn't have refrigeration?
Yeah, exactly.
And so this was the closest thing they had to a
Yeah.
Frigidaire.
Yeah, and what the one of the interesting things about this, and this is by Holdcroft, which is a really great English maker, but the handle is even a fish.
Look at that. The handle is not only a fish, but is a stunning, the top there is stunning.
With sort of a seaweed motif.
Yeah.
And then the seaweed is carried out on the plateau part of the cheese keep. And there's fish all around.
Wow.
And then this is a companion piece by the same maker. And this is
They do seem to like each other.
yeah, the leaping fish jug. So we've got a fish facing down and a fish facing up and a fish handle. So if you're wanting to do a room with fish, I'm your girl.
And I see that you have another sea motif over there.
Yeah, these are oyster plates. This is an oyster plate. This is a little seaweed dish.
Ah,
And this is a four-sided fish jug.
a four-sided fish jug.
Yeah, and again, the handle's a fish.
I see.
So, Majolica is all about the details. There's an ever so slight nod to grotesque in Majolica in some cases. And
A nod to grotesque.
Sometimes that's very appealing.
Now, in one of your own pieces, which would you say had the slight hint of grotesqueness?
Well, just now, perhaps, maybe the boy on the dolphin with the dolphins.
The boy on the dolphin. So
The dolphin's,
if there was a
tongue
piece,
is sticking out.
the dolphin's tongue is sticking out. Well, a rather rebellious dolphin. Maybe he doesn't like to be ridden around by that naked boy.
Maybe, it could be.
I know I wouldn't like it.
But it's not unusual that there would have been all kinds of strange animals on a piece of Majolica. It could have snakes and different like cloven-hoofed people and strange faces and heads and foxes and rabbits and like a game dish might have like just sort of an array of dead animals on top of it, and it would have been used to serve pâtés, and that's not unusual, and sometimes that makes it more rare and more valuable if it's just really over the top in sort of that animal.
So since your last name is Fox, have you found quite a few foxes?
Whenever I do get something really unusual like that, it usually gets out. It flies out very quickly.
I see. Well, I would think so.
Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic. Okay.